Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Iotu and I teach everything graphic designing on Canva. Now, if this resonates with you, you might want to subscribe so you get notified whenever I share new videos on this channel. So today I'll be teaching you how to design this football poster of Mbappe. So first things first, you head to your Canva. If you are new to Canva, you'll be required to sign up, which usually doesn't take much time. You sign up with your Google and you'll be provided with this interface. So when you get here, you just want to tap on create. When this appears, scroll down to where you find custom size. Click on custom size and enter this size 1080 by 1350. So this is a size that is suitable for an Instagram post. For this design, I have images which I already uploaded into Canva that I'll be using for this design. So in the description box, you'll find a link where you can access these images for your own design. I use this image. I got these images from Pinterest, by the way, so I'll be removing the backgrounds of the images that I'll be using. Now I'm just going to drag this a little bit and place like this. And then I'll also place this one like this. Once I get something like this, I am going to blend the images into the canvas, and this is how you can make that work. Now you are going to scroll down to this. You scroll down using this bar here where you find apps, search for image blender. This is an amazing feature on Canva. No, I will cut it. So the first feature that appears here is what we are going to be using to blend the images into the canvas. Alright, when this appears, you tap on the image that you wish to blend into the background. For this design, we'll be blending the two images, but we have to do them one after the other. So in blending the images, you have these tools to help you blend them in. We have the linear tool, the radial, and the brush, which is locked, but we're making use of the linear. So you tap on linear, and this arrow that appears on the image will help you in adjusting the image to your taste. You can blend it to your taste using this arrow that appears on the image. Yes, can you see what it looks like now? So I want it below. I don't want it upward. If you want your design to be like this, that is perfectly okay, but I want it to look like this. So I'm just going to drag this arrow down and then reduce the strength. Yes, 21 is enough for me. Perfect. Now I'm going to do the same for this second image. Now you can see you repeat the same process and just adjust it down a little bit until you have something that looks just like this. Yes. Now when this is achieved, you are going to group the images together. So you can group images by holding shift and tapping on the images you wish to group, and then you group them. Now I'm grouping them because I want to freely move these images together just like you can see here. So when this is achieved, you tap on the canvas and then let's choose a color for the background. Now at this point, you can choose to use any background that resonates with you, but for the purpose of this flyer design, we'll be using a sky blue background for this design. So when you tap on the canvas, you come to where you find background color and simply use your color picker to choose any light blue background. Yes. This is perfectly okay for me. So next, I'll go under my uploads and bring in the last image that I use for this design, which is this image. And as you know, you remove the background. Once the background is removed, you want to bring it somewhere around this place. Once this is achieved, you head under your element and search for drop shadow. We want to make the last image look realistic by adding a shadow beneath his feet. So under graphics, you can choose any one that appears and then reduce the size so you have something like this and bring it under his feet. Now go under position and place this backwards. Yes. Next, you go under your elements once more and search for shadow. Sorry, stadium. Under photos, I'll be using this image. This is what I'll be using. So I'm just going to drag this image to fill up the canvas and place it behind. Just like this. When this is achieved, I'll go under transparency and reduce the transparency until I have something that looks just like this. Now we are done with the background, we are done with the images. Next thing we are doing is adding text to this flyer design. So you head to text and tap on add a heading and let's create a text for it. Now if you notice in the design, there is a text behind the images that carries the player's name, Mbappe. So when I write down the text, I'll go under font and change the font to Anton. This is the font, Anton. You can easily search it up here and Canva will help you bring that font out. Anton. So when you have this, you just drag and drag just like this. Now I'm going to change the color of the text to a dark shade of blue. Then I'll go on that position and place this backwards. So if you've been following this tutorial closely, you should have something that looks just like this. Now I'm going to duplicate this and then reduce the size and place it somewhere around here. I'm going to create another text that carries his name, Killian, and drag down here. For the font that I used for Killian, I used a font called Halimum. Now this is the font that I used for Killian. So if you follow this tutorial closely, you should have something that looks just like this. And this is how I was able to create this football poster on Canva. Let me know in the comment section what other football posters you'd want me to try, and let me know if you'll be trying out this design. So when you're done with your design, you might just want to download your design. This is where you come, you tap on download, and then you may want to download in PNG. Canva gives you a range of file types that you can download your images in. You can choose JPEG, PNG, PDF standard, and all of them. Now, if you found this video helpful, do not forget to subscribe. See you in my next one. Bye.